Welcome back to Auto Reviews, the channel where we explore the most thrilling machines in the automotive world, from hypercars to concept vehicles, and now, something that defies categorization entirely. Today, we have something extraordinary, something that no one quite expected, the 2026 Pagani Huayra GT, the sedan. Yes, you heard that right. Pagani, a name synonymous with hyper-exclusivity, carbon fiber artistry, and V12 fury, has done what we thought it never would: create a four-door, full-size luxury performance sedan. But don't think for a second that this is just a Huayra stretched into a family car. This is a brand new beast, with a personality of its own, yet unmistakably Pagani. At first glance, the Huayra GT sedan doesn't scream sedan in the traditional sense. In fact, it barely whispers it. The proportions are sleek, aggressive, and futuristic. Every surface is sculpted with aerodynamics in mind. From the active aero flaps integrated into the front splitter and rear diffuser to the dramatically arched fenders and low-slung roofline, this car is all about performance with luxury as a very generous bonus. Now, let's talk numbers. Under the hood, or rather, under that sculpted carbon fiber bonnet, is a specially developed version of the AMG-sourced 6.0-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine. But Pagani has tuned it even further for the GT sedan. The result: a mind-blowing 880 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque. This makes it not just the most powerful sedan Pagani, or anyone else, has ever produced, but one of the most powerful four-door production cars in the world. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a revised 7-speed X-Track sequential gearbox. Pagani has deliberately chosen to keep this transmission instead of switching to a dual clutch, in order to preserve the raw, mechanical feeling that Horacio Pagani believes is essential to the driving experience. The performance figures are absurd. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in just 2.8 seconds. That's hypercar territory. Top speed, over 215 miles per hour. Let that sink in. A four-door sedan capable of 215 miles per hour. And yet, this car isn't just about straight-line power. The Huayra GT sedan features a fully active suspension system, carbon titanium monocoque chassis, and a new generation of adaptive aero, making it an absolute monster in the corners. What makes this car even more remarkable is how it balances that performance with genuine everyday usability, at least by Pagani standards. The cabin is a blend of high-tech opulence and artisanal craftsmanship. Every piece inside feels like it was made by hand, because it was. From the milled aluminum switches to the full-grain leather seats and exposed carbon fiber trim, nothing here is off the shelf. The rear passenger compartment, yes, the one thing that actually makes this a sedan, is surprisingly spacious. Pagani hasn't just added 2 extra doors for show. The rear seats offer real legroom, and there's even a climate control system and infotainment interface dedicated to the back passengers. Think of it as a hyper-luxury lounge bolted onto a land rocket. In terms of features, the Huayra GT sedan includes Pagani's latest infotainment system with a central touchscreen, although it retains the traditional analog dials and switches that fans of the brand adore. There's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even a bespoke Pagani sound system tuned specifically to the unique acoustics of the carbon fiber cabin. Safety tech is comprehensive too, with adaptive cruise control, collision avoidance, lane keeping assist, and even a semi-autonomous drive mode, though we're not sure anyone would want to hand over control of a Pagani to a computer. Now, let's get to the elephant in the room: the price. The 2026 Pagani Huayra GT sedan starts at an eye-watering $2.7 million. But that's just the starting point. Each example is custom-built to the buyer's specifications, and with Pagani's long list of personalization options, most models will likely be north of $3 million. That said, this car was never intended to be mass-produced. Pagani plans to make just 99 units worldwide, and rumor has it that more than half have already been spoken for by longtime clients and collectors. Each buyer goes through an extensive design consultation process, ensuring no two GT sedans will be exactly alike. So who is this car for? Well, it's not for the chauffeur-driven executive or the soccer parent. This is for the hypercar enthusiast who refuses to compromise, someone who wants the explosive power and presence of a Pagani with just enough room to bring along family, friends, or business partners. It's for the person who wants to drive themselves to a black tie event in a car that turns more heads than anything else in the parking lot. Let's also address the philosophy behind this vehicle. Horacio Pagani has long emphasized that his cars are rolling pieces of art, but also deeply technical machines born of engineering excellence. The Huayra GT sedan is an expression of that philosophy stretched to an entirely new segment. It's about proving that performance and passion can exist beyond the two-seat formula. It's a bold move, and one that could influence the next generation of performance sedans from other ultra-luxury automakers. Driving impressions are still limited as media test drives won't begin until later this year. But based on early feedback from select clients and Pagani insiders, the GT sedan retains all the raw emotion of the Huayra while adding a new layer of practicality and comfort. In many ways, this could be the future of the hypercar, a car that doesn't force you to choose between performance and usability, but redefines both. To wrap it up, the 2026 Pagani Huayra GT, the sedan, is a masterstroke of design, engineering, and audacity. It shatters the boundaries of what a sedan can be and opens a whole new chapter for Pagani. It's wild, it's refined, it's unrelentingly fast, and it's built in numbers so limited that seeing one on the road will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And that's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay on top of the world's most exotic machines, make sure to subscribe to Auto Reviews. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts on the Pagani GT sedan, and don't forget to share this with someone who appreciates automotive art. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safe, drive smart, and stay passionate.